Mark 5:9. And Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" He replied, "My name is Legion, for we are many." Hello, Coughlan. Today we take a look at your moral character. We start some years ago. We looked to a blog TV broadcast where you use a girl who was raped and tortured and who committed suicide as a weapon to cause hurt and pain. Tell us, Coughlan, did this give you a thrill? Do you get off on this? Were you proud you had gotten the best of somebody by using this tragic event?
Hey, Coughlan. I don't think you remember me. I think you know who I am now. But we have a history together. I've seen you online for some time. I've watched your videos. And then we hooked up one time in your block TV room. And you were just the king of block TV. You're having a glorious time. You said so many times, being the pompous ass that you are. Everyone was enjoying you. You're the ringleader, telling your little asshole fans what to do and how to think. Because you really are a dogmatic dictator when it comes to things. And you don't like disagreement, as it's so fucking apparent. Well, you lured me in, and what a fool I was for it. You talked about suicide, and I took the bait. I was the fish in this one. You see, I started talking to your room and talking to you. We got going. And somehow you fucking turned on me. And you fucking cursed my life. You cursed the person that I knew, who I loved, Amy, who died. Who died of a suicide after being raped and tortured and hurt. And you took that and you shoved it down my fucking throat. You know, she is a person who was 34 years of age. You know, she had gotten raped. She'd been raped many a times because she was a beautiful woman. She was a more beautiful woman inside. She always had people preying on her. Sound familiar? Even in death, she still has fucking assholes after her.
People could argue that because this example is from a few years ago, that you could have changed since then. If this is the case, where is the evidence? Because since that time, you have proved that you are quite willing to lie and manipulate people in order to get back at others critical of you, as proved in our recent video of ours entitled "Sweet Little Lies," link in the description below. There is no question as to what you are, Coughlan. Unlike you, we don't have to fabricate evidence, as the pieces of the puzzle are all around. You just have to take the time to gather them and put the picture together. We are on the subject of lying, Coughlan. Why did you never get back to the Refugee Council when asked if the songs you were selling were yours? And why didn't you acknowledge the request for method of transfer and funds raised to the Refugee Council? The email we are about to show states you never replied back to answer these questions. As skeptics, we only deal in facts. facts and evidence. And the evidence we have gathered and presented in the previous video, and this one, is quite clear in what it is saying. Coughlan is a liar, and can't not be trusted, that he is a clever manipulator of both people and situations. He twists the truth, in order to smear people he wants to discredit. Coughlan relies on the faith people have in him. To be a truthful person, this faith is the only thing that gives him any credibility. And as we have shown, this faith is misplaced. As any atheist knows, faith is a path to deception. Only evidence of something is proof that it is true. The evidence shows Coughlan is a liar. Accept it or not, it's the truth. And now for the master of deception and lies. Gathering your lies, I decided to be silent and quietly gather the lies you had spoken, waiting for the perfect chance when I would know that you could be broken. Your whispered words were so cruel. I know somehow that you had a plan. You wished to destroy me, but you didn't have a clue before you began. I was always a step in front, but I would hide in the shadows of your mind. Your eyes were forever searching, but it's your sanity you shall soon need to find. You thought you knew your mission, but you should have studied your prey. Don't fight with the unknown when at the end it's yourself you betrayed. And once you've destroyed yourself, you've set your eyes upon my caustic smile. You realized I was judge and jury, and it was you that was on trial.